Now, when did music become a part of your life? Like, when did you start knowing you want to mess around with the music?
14.
14.
Yeah, I was in the first line. Really walk a flock of heart in the paint. Really like put me on like that heart that
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really that beat. You hear me? Like, long live my auntie. But it used to be me and my cousins. Long live my other cousins. Like, long live my folks, man. We'll be in a game room type shit. But I in the game like look like computer area. We just get the freestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's that type of beat you gotta start over. So that's like really introduced to like that hard to paint is what really had me like, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? And then like when he be like flocking, I was like Mookie, like type shit. Yeah, that shit was lit. Yeah.
Wow. So that's when you came up. Now, did everybody always call you Mookie, or so you was just like you put the 23 on it?
I mean, like, like my name always been Mookie because my mom said I was an ugly ass baby, so she called me Mookie.
Your mama told you that you was an ugly ass baby?
Yeah, she said I was ugly ass. Like when I was born, my friend came out and said you was an ugly ass little baby, a little musky. So that name just stuck. And like my big brother, he never called me by my government name, so it was always Mookie. And then you bad as hell, so he was like, who the hell little bad ass boy? That Mookie type shit. And I was born June 23rd. So that's where that 23 shit come from, like, you know what I'm saying? Mooke23.
So at 14, you freestyling the heart in the paint. Your aunt, she telling you like that's lit, like
like she got there. I ain't gonna tell you, it would be times where like my auntie got there, she'll support us, me and my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. It'd be times where like she be like, hey, now y'all shut that shit down now, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? She always supported like the move, like what we were doing.
For sure.
Freestyling, like, it really just got a better. But like, but with that being said, like remember I told you I was miserable in the birds.
Yeah.
So it go from being miserable to like, all right, I'm able to put beats on my little iPod and goddamn keep freestyling and shit and all that. Yeah. So yeah.
So you would go back, when you go back home to the birds, you would keep your little beats on your iPod.
Yeah, just hit the freestyle and shit.
Now, how old was you when you say when you actually got in the studio and was able to drop a track?
21.
21. Tell me about that experience.
I mean, so, like, it was a good experience though. Like I said, like from the birds, after I graduated high school, I moved back to Georgia. And I realized like it wasn't the same. Went back to the birds. Then I for like a couple years, then moved back home again. And then, you know, so I hit on my cousin. I'm like, hey, look, bro, this is something I want to do. This is what I want to do, bro. Can you hook me up with a So this was at 20. I'm in the studio and shit. At a bootleg studio, cause we in his house. He got a little microphone and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they get me prepared. And then everybody was telling me I ended up going to work. I meet somebody. He said, "Hey, bro, I love him, my son. I know a studio you go to, bro. He'll fuck with you." This was like this is what I needed.
Yeah. So
I went in that bit. I dropped La Familia. I dropped Y'all Know Better. And as I'm dropping it, I'm the type of dude that like I don't want to get pay you for my studio time. I would tell me like, bro, do you fuck with that? And the dude that was like doing the recording and all that shit, he would tell me, bro, take that out, bro. That shit trash, like type shit. And I go back and like, all right, bet.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah. So no, so it was shit like that.
For sure. Yeah. Now, when you started dropping, what was the vibe like back at home? Like at Warner Robins, do you got support out there? Do y'all have a music scene at all? Like, is it y'all got the radio station popping out there? Is it the the local DJs they rocking with the artists? What's the vibes like on that music scene in Warner Robins?
I mean, I don't feel like nobody's supporting me, but goddamn shit, I guess everybody rap.
Why you feel like nobody supports you?
I mean, where I come from, like people pick and choose who they want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why. But that shit. But I'm gonna tell you like this though, cause like people get thrown in the air all the time. You can't make it without your city. Like nah, bro. Like I mean, I'm always doing something without my city. You hear me? So like, People like don't ever let a motherfucker get in your ear and try to tell you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like when people do ask me about my city, I just be like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, we got rappers.
Yeah.
They got rappers now, but you know.
But you ain't really in the scene with networking with them or nothing like that.
No, not like that. I'm on some bigger shit. So y'all can have that little city fun. Yeah.
Man, and I know too with you, like you had moved to the burbs, and then you also moved away out the state of Georgia for a while as well. Is that what kind of, do you feel like because you moved away, you kind of lost that connection, that personal connections with the city, or?
Man, I mean, yeah, in a way. I really can't tell you, like, cause like even then, like I can understand if I moved away and was never back,
right?
But you know what I'm saying, I was always there, so my face gonna always be familiar. You hear me? But that is.
Yeah, for sure. So you said you dropped your first track, La Familia. And I mean, this track goes over 100K views, like ASAP, like pinging. And you working it though. I've actually seen you on multiple different platforms. Yeah, tell me about that. What made you decide to say, you know what, like I can't, a lot of artists don't get that early with their first record. They don't understand you gotta move around, go to different platforms, go network. What made you realize early on by yourself with no management or people behind you to push you that that's what you needed to do?
I gotta sit up for this. So when I first hopped in the game, a dude asked me how much you willing to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So when I did go back to the city and I was trying to put my music out there, it was more like I'm sitting back like, damn, I'm sitting like, damn, like, am I doing something wrong? Am I not doing something right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because the reception wasn't what you was expecting?
I mean, it was more so of it was more like I don't know, I just felt like I wasn't getting the audience that I wanted.
Okay.
I wanted to promote myself on Spade, 401, Say Cheese. You know what I'm saying? It just went going up.
That's when you started getting the reactions and the engagement you was looking for when you started actually promoting instead of just letting your record sit on your own social media and trying to tag people or certain. You actually went around and put a campaign together to say,
like put a little sauce in the noodles. You hear me?
Man.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, yeah, something like that.
Now, would that be something? Because I mean, like I said, you got over 100K views, and this is organic. This isn't something that you didn't pay for these on YouTube or nothing. These actually real views, and you saying that all the media platforms, the urban platforms, have helped you get to that point.
Yeah. So like, but you know, But you know, like as far as like promotion go, like you gotta put a little oomph in it. But you know, it's worth it. You
gotta have some. How important? Because you know, some artists will tell you, well, you don't need a budget. You could just You don't need a budget anymore to get your stuff going.
And that's stupid. You hear me? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, come on, bro. Like, you know, you feel me? Like, think about it like this: a cat may upload his song, and he may be the only one watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, you can promote your shit, and if it catch the right motherfucker eye,
it's on.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If motherfucker see the hustle and the grind, he gonna like, okay, what else this cat got? What else he doing? What else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? From there, you go, it's up there.
For sure. Yeah. Like, you've been interviewing left and right and put on this campaign, and you said you really seen the results from it.
Sauce, noodles, sauce, cheese, all that. Hot sauce. Yo, I'm keeping it going from state to state. You hear me? Like
city to city.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.